How's it going, gamers? Today we're covering the Bard in Nick Reads. A quick little excerpt. The 3.5 edition Bard was kind of accepted as the most mechanically weak class. That's no longer the case with 5th edition. In the world of D&D, words and music are not just vibrations of air, but vocalizations with power all their own. The Bard is a master of song, speech, and the magic they contain. Bards say that the multiverse was spoken into existence, that the words of the gods had given it shape, and the echoes of those primordial words of creation still resound throughout the cosmos. The music of bards is an attempt to snatch and harness those echoes, subtly woven into their spells and powers. The greatest strength of bards is in their sheer versatility. Many bards prefer to stick to the sidelines in combat, using their magic to inspire their allies and hinder their foes from a distance. But bards are capable of defending themselves in melee if necessary, using their magic to bolster their swords and armor. Their spells lean towards charms and illusions, rather than blatantly destructive spells. They have a wide-ranging knowledge of many subjects, and a natural aptitude that lets them do almost anything well. Bards become masters of their talent. They set their minds to perfecting, from musical performances to esoteric knowledge. Getting right into the reason why you're here, they have a D8 hit die per level, a proficient with light armor, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. They have three musical instruments of your choice as their tools, dex and charisma saving throws, and pick any 3 skills. Naturally, for their spellcasting, they're going to be using charisma as the base. The proficiency bonus, like with every class, levels 1 to 4 is going to be +2, 5 to 8 +3, 9 to 12 +4, 13 to 16 +5, and then 17 to 20 is going to be +6. So level 1, you have Bardic Inspiration for a D6. At level 2, you gain Jack of all Trades and the Song of Rest for a D6. Level 3, you choose your Bardic College and Expertise. Level 4 is either going to be the Ability Score Improvement or a Feat. Level 5 is Bardic Inspiration for a D8, and then you also gain Font of Inspiration. Level 6 is Counter Charm, and then the Bard College Feature. Level 8 is going to be either the Ability Score Improvement or the Feat. Level 9 is Song of Rest for a D8. Level 10, Bardic Inspiration for a D10, Expertise again, and then Magical Secrets. Level 12 is going to be your Ability Score Improvement or a Feat. Level 13 is your Song of Rest for a D10. Level 14 is Magical Secrets and then another Bard College feature. Level 15 is Bardic Inspiration for a D12. Level 16, you get the Ability Score Improvement or another feat. Level 17, the Song of Rest for a D12. Level 18, you get Magical Secrets. Level 19 is another Ability Score Improvement or a feat. And then level 20 is Superior Inspiration. Now, for the cantrips known at levels 1 through 3 is 2. Level 4 through 9 is 3. And then level 10 through 20 is 4. Those are your cantrips. Now, the spells known for level 1 is 4, level 2, 5, level 3, 6, level 4, 7, level 5, 8, level 6, 9, level 7, 10, level 8, 11, level 9, 12, level 10, 14, level 11, 15, level 12, 15, 13 is 16, 14 is 18, 15 is 19, 16 is 19, 17 is 20, and 18, 19, and 20th level are all 22 for your spells known. Now for the spell slots per level. Level 1 is 2, level 2 is 3 level 1s. From level 3 on, you have 4 first level slots. Level 3, you also gain 2 second level slots. Level 4, you have a 3rd second level slot. Level 5, you have a 3rd second level slot and 2 3rd level slots. Also, from level 5 on, you're going to have 3 second level slots. Level 6, you gain a 3rd level slot. That's going to remain the same from there on as well. Level 7, you gain a 1 4th level slot. Level 8, you gain a second 4th level slot. Level 9, you gain a third 4th level slot and one 5th level slot. You also remain at 3 4th levels from here on out. Level 10, you gain a second 5th level slot. Level 11, you gain 1 6th level. Level 12 is the exact same as level 11. There is no change in spell slots. Let's see, level 13, you gain a 7th level slot. Level 14, you gain nothing for slots. Let's see, level 15, you now gain 1 8th level. Level 16 is nothing, is no change. Level 17, you gain a 9th level slot. Level 18, you gain another 5th level, bringing you up to 3. Level 19, you gain another 6th level, bringing you up to 2. And at level 20, you gain another 7th level, bringing you up to 2. So at 20th level, you're looking, in order from 1 to 9, you're going to have 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Now, to get to the actual fun stuff of, the class features. Bardic Inspiration. You can inspire others through stirring words or music. To do so, you must use a bonus action on your turn and choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you. The creature gains 1 Bardic Inspiration die, a d6. Once within the next 10 minutes, yes, there's a time limit, the creature can roll the die and then add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Pretty much anything but damage. You can roll this die to gain whatever you roll as a bonus. You can also do it before success or failure is determined. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier. You regain any expended uses when you finish a long rest. Your Bardic Inspiration die changes as you reach certain levels. It comes a D8 at level 5, a D10 at level 10, and then a D12 at level 15. Jack of all trades. Starting at 2nd level, you can add half of your proficiency bonus, rounded down, to any ability check that you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. So let's say you're not proficient with survival. As long as you pass level 2, you get at least half of your proficiency bonus, hopefully. You round down, so if it's a +3, you have 1.5, it's still only a 1. But I mean, hey, that extra 1 could be success over failure. Song of Rest. Beginning at 2nd level, you can use soothing music or oration, I don't like the way they worded that, to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear you can hear your performance, regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice. Each of these creatures regain an extra d6 hit points. So let's say your fighter's a little more banged up than normal. He decides to spend 1 of his d10s for hit dice, so you happen to be using your Song of Rest. That's a d10 plus a d6 plus his con that he gains back. The extra hit points increase as you reach certain levels. A d8 at level 9, 1d10 at level 13, and a d12 at level 17. Bard College! Because who doesn't want to go to college, right? At 3rd level, you delve into the advanced techniques of Bard College of your choice, the College of Lore, or the College of Valor. So the College of Lore is essentially, you know something about most things, whereas the College of Valor is going to be a battle bard. You're not necessarily like the little drummer boy on the sidelines of the actual fight. You're there in the fight. And then you happen to sing your own praises at the end, because what bard doesn't do that? Expertise. At 3rd level, choose 2 of your skill proficiencies. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make using either of those proficiencies. At 10th level, you get to choose 2 other skills to gain that benefit. So let's say your performance with oration. That would be a good one, because you don't need instruments, you can always speak. Well, most cases you can always speak. Font of Inspiration. Beginning when you reach 5th level, you regain all of your expended uses of Bardic Inspiration when you finish a short or a long rest. So let's say you have to burn, let's say, all 3 in a combat. You guys are all beat up, you decide to take a short rest, re-heal, you gain all of your uses of your Bardic Inspiration back. because you're just that damn charismatic. Huzzah. Counter Charm. At 6th level, you gain the ability to use magical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. A creature must be able to hear you to gain this benefit. The performance ends early if you are incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end it, no action required. So let's say you happen to be fighting a horde of zombies, and then some sort of bigger type of undead that has some sort of a fear effect. You can use your counter charm to be like, hey guys, let's not do this right now. And with any luck, you won't be feared by it. Be able to sweep through the encounter or flee, whichever ends up being the smarter choice, and hopefully not lose anyone. Because not losing people is definitely the best option. Magical Secrets. By 10th level, you have plundered magical knowledge from a wide spectrum of disciplines. Choose 2 spells from any class, including this one. A spell you choose must be of a level that you can cast, as shown in the bard table, or a cantrip. The chosen spell counts as a bard spell for you, and they are included in the number of spells known column in your bard table. You can choose 2 additional spells from any class at level 14, and again at level 18. So what this does is, let's say you really want to be able to cast Fireball, but it's not in the bard list. Well, you hit level 10, you can pull it from the wizard list, and now it counts as a bard spell, and you can cast Fireball. Because, well, yes. Let's say you want to go something a bit different. You could go with, let's say, a cleric's Cure Wounds and cast it as like a 4th level spell. That way it's like Cure Critical Wounds, which should be like a 4d10 or 48. I'll have to go in and look at it for this with the scaling. And that's always going to be fun. That's never bad to have. More healing is always good. And that's going to count as a bard spell for you. So you're using your charisma mod instead of like the cleric's wisdom mod. Go away, cat. And then you gain superior inspiration. Apparently the cat took mine. At 20th level, when you roll initiative, you have no uses of bardic inspiration left. You regain at least 1 use. I say at least 1 because it's gonna be 1, but your DM could provide you with, like, you happen to roll a nat 20 or something, you are doubly inspired. That's something I would kind of do because I like to be a nice guy every once in a while. Bard colleges. The way of the bard is gregarious. Bards seek out each other to swap songs and stories, boast of their accomplishments, and share their knowledge. Bards form loose associations, which they call colleges, to facilitate their gatherings and preserve their traditions. So the College of Lore. Bards of the College of Lore know something about most things, collaborating bits of this knowledge from sources as diverse as scholarly tomes to peasant tales. Whether singing folk ballads in taverns or elaborate compositions in royal courts, these bards use their gifts to hold audiences spellbound. And there's just a lot of fluff with that. I'm going to skip that for sake of time. Bonus proficiencies. When you choose the College of Lore at level 3, you gain proficiency with 3 additional skills of your choice. You also gain Cutting Words. At level 3, you learn how to use your wit to distract, confuse, and otherwise sap the confidence and competence of others. When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die, and subtracting the number rolled from that creature's roll. You can choose to use this feature after the creature makes its roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack roll or ability check succeeds or fails, or before the creature deals damage. The creature is immune if it can't hear you, or if it is immune to being charmed. So against undead and creatures that happen to be deaf, constructs technically are deaf because they receive most of their commands telepathically. Oftentimes it's done verbally, but from like the creator. But because constructs don't like have actual ears or a method of hearing, I consider them to be deaf except for their master. But Cutting Words. Let's say the big bad evil guy is attacking the squishy wizard because, well, that would be the smart thing to do. You cast Cutting Words to hopefully drop down his damage low enough that the wizard can survive. You'd have to do that before the damage is actually rolled. So let's say you happen to get a total of, by the time you would have to really need that, let's say a d8. You happen to roll an 8 on that. And you're not doing exploding die, so it doesn't continue. You happen to reduce his damage by 8 points now. So instead of dealing 31 points of damage, he's now dealing 23. When the wizard has 25 hit points, he's still got 2. He's at full battle capacity. He can get out. You just saved your party. Congratulations. Additional magic secrets. At level 6, you learn 2 spells of your choice from any class. The spell you choose must be of a level that you can cast, shown on the bard table, or a cantrip. The chosen spell counts as a bard spell for you and doesn't count against the number of spells you can know. So that's fun. That's definitely fun. Peerless skill. Starting at level 14, when you make an ability check, you can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration. Roll a Bardic Inspiration die and add the number you rolled to your ability check. You can choose to do so after you roll the die for the ability check, but before the DM tells you whether or not you succeed or fail. So pretty much this is a matter of, I need a quick little +5 to that because I only rolled a 10, and you kind of meta know the fact that it's a 15. That's kind of the way to get around it. And that sums up the College of Lore. Now to the College of Valor. Bards of the College of Valor are daring skalds. What is a skald? Daring skalds whose tales keep alive the memory of the great heroes of the past, and thereby inspire a new generation of heroes. These bards gather in mead halls or around great bonfires to sing the deeds of the mighty, both past and present. And then fluff, I'm going to ignore. Bonus proficiencies. When you join the College of Valor at level 3, you gain proficiency with medium armor, shields, and martial weapons. So you pretty much gain everything a fighter has except heavy armor. Combat inspiration. Also at 3rd level, you learn how to inspire others in battle. A creature that has Bardic Inspiration die from you can roll that die and add the number rolled to a weapon damage roll it just made. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against a creature, it can use his reaction to roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add the number rolled to its AC against the attack, after seeing the roll but before knowing whether or not it hits or misses. Extra attack. Starting at level 6, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action. Battle magic. At 14th level, you have mastered the art of weaving spellcasting and weapons into a single harmonious act. When you use your action to cast a bard spell, you can make 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Alright guys, that sums up the Bard for D&D 5th edition. Thank you for watching. Make sure to get the player's handbook as well as anything else. I'm fairly certain there are PDFs on the internet, but I mean, pay for at least the core books, guys, because, well, if everybody pirates it, there's no point in making it. Then we're just going to get a shitty product, and nobody likes shitty products. Thanks for watching. Buy the books. Amazon has them for relatively cheap, so does Barnes & Noble. Enjoy gaming. I'll see you next time with the Cleric.